because you always hear the complaint of like, well, look at all these rich families that they keep getting richer and richer, and their sons are born and are already rich and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, but if you were really successful and you made a lot of money to keep many generations rich, like, who the fuck are you to tell me I cannot spend my money that way? Like, if I made a lot of money and I want the next 3 generations to be a bunch of fucking lazy pieces of shit to spend their money, you might look at them and be like, they're pieces of shit. But somebody worked for that money. Even if that person's dead. And even if you don't see that effort today, that person made that money. Right. And I don't want to get into like the whole, because people will come like, yeah, but what about people that are corrupt and always been in the system? Like, okay, I'm not talking about the small percentage of people that have some sort of deal with the government and the corruption. I'm talking about in general. Most wealthy people make money because they have businesses that produce profit because they provide goods for the society. So if somebody worked back in the day, you know, like the owners of the steel company, Vanderbilt, I think, whatever back in the day in the Industrial Revolution, they probably made billions and billions of dollars, but they fucking built America, right? So if now their children and children of the children have all this money still left, who the fuck are you to say they cannot spend that shit? The guy that made that money died and told them, this is your fucking money now. So that's sort of where my morals compass goes. Like, even if I think it's shitty that some rich kid is a piece of shit and has all this money left, well, if he didn't steal it and somebody made that money and decided to give it to him, well, that's how the game works.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm alive and I've got $1 billion, I could write a check right now and say, hey, look, I want you to burn I want you to see how fast you can get rid of this money. I mean, for God's sakes, we have people like Mr. Beast on YouTube. I mean, did you see how fast he blew up? Mr. Beast is like this kid on YouTube that he's started by giving away money. Oh, I'm giving away $10,000 to like the homeless guy on the corner, and now it's like, oh, I'm gonna give $25,000 to the last person that gets out of this car, and now he's developing an app. It's another $25,000 for the last person who takes their thumb off the app. And it's bullshit type of stuff, but like, it's like it's a contest, and it's obviously giving him like the clout or the notoriety, but he's literally just giving money to people to do with whatever they want. There's, I mean, he might get a kick out of whatever experiment he's doing, but he's just giving it away for the kiddos. Yeah. And so what's the difference between doing that, during your life or at the end of your life, right? If I'm cutting you a check, I mean, I understand the tax of getting paid on some, or like having to write it off on your taxes the next year. I mean, because it's income at the end of the day, and that's, you can't just transfer money that easily. But for it to be like an inheritance tax, like a specific, like, that's
well, I think it's morally wrong, and it's like, to me, it's criminal. Like it's criminal, bro. Man, for a while I thought of opportunity in life this way. I was like, I'm down for equality of opportunity. I'm not down for equality of outcome. So, and what I meant by that was, I want everyone, regardless of your race, your gender, your color, whatever, to be able to have the same laws that apply to you, and to be able to have the freedom to pursue whatever career or adventure in life you want to do, right?
Right.
And then if you make it really big, or if you don't, well, that's the outcome. And that doesn't have to be the same. It's actually the freedom that you have that allows for some people to, I don't want to work that hard. I want to live in a little island, smoke a little weed, and sell pina coladas in the morning. And that's all I want to do. Well, you should have the freedom to fucking do that. And then the people that want to work 80 hours a day and be extra successful and never enjoy a moment of nature, well, they should have the freedom to do that. So it's clearly visible that equality of outcome wouldn't make sense. But equality of opportunity seems to make sense, right? Like everybody have the same opportunity. But then I was hearing some some audiobooks and some concepts that actually changed my mind on this, and he brought up like a even deeper level with this. And it's like, it shouldn't be equality of opportunity, it should be freedom of opportunity. Because equality of opportunity would be